When I decided to see if I could find my creativity again, I had no clue where to begin.
Right here, the world outside my door is where I started being creative again. The inspiration to be creative, really, to get started, came from this book, where every little snippet was a little nudge, like a little push to go out there and film.
The source of creativity. We begin with everything. Everything seen, everything done, everything thought, everything felt, everything imagined, everything forgotten, and everything that rests unspoken and unthought within us. It all begins with rediscovering my curiosity, going out in nature again and paying attention to the details. The way the light changes as the clouds shift, the way everything moves in the wind, finding a new color, a pattern, a feeling.
I'm so paranoid that this camera's gonna fall.
And then collecting those moments in photos, drawing, paintings, and most of all in my journals. I write a lot. Writing in my journals is definitely something that before I might not have seen as creativity, but now I definitely do. There comes a point where I have to distill and give all the inspiration, all the things that I've consumed and collected a place. It's kind of like letting all the dust settle and just wait. Wait for some clarity. And to me, clarity comes when I slow down, when I take the time to let it all sink in. That's when I begin to find what I want to create next. Then again, sometimes the idea just comes in a less quiet moment. Can you save my Some ideas need a lot of time to develop, but sometimes the seed for a new creation is planted right away. In the first phase of the creative process, we are to be completely open, collecting anything of interest. We call this the seed phase. We are searching for potential starting points that, with love and care, can grow into something beautiful.
I am an excellent seed collector. I love buying books, whether that is to read or to use as reference. I love watching YouTube videos, endless streams of YouTube videos, movies, podcasts, all of the things. But then at some point you really do need to start a project, right? So I am really trying to be intentional about what I consume, kind of try to make that less and put the emphasis more on creating, right? Consuming intentionally and create a lot more. And for this channel, that means that I make a video twice a week for 12 weeks. And then after that period of 12 weeks, I don't create videos anymore for 2 weeks so that I can collect more ideas, collect some of those seeds again. And some of the ideas, they work out right away. But some of them, they just sit in a list of videos that I want to create, or I start a script but never finish it. I also have bins on my computer with footage that I never turned into a video. They may or may not actually become a video. And yeah, sometimes there are those projects that just urgently need to be created, and they get created right away.
Once a seed's code has been cracked and its true form deciphered, the process shifts. We are no longer in the unbounded mode of discovery. A clear sense of direction has arisen. Often, unbeknownst to us, we find ourselves in the craft phase. Now comes the labor of building. Sometimes this crafting phase, the building phase, is incredibly hard. I might have this idea for a video, and then there are things that I want to convey, but the words just won't come out when I'm scripting. Or I create my shot list, and I think it's totally going to work, some creative angle that I came up with. Then to find out that it totally doesn't work, that makes the crafting phase both super exciting, but also frustrating.
The crafting or building phase, it can be difficult, but it's not difficult with every single project. With these videos though, it's never easy, or let's say rarely easy, because I do try to do something new, try to implement a new technique with every single video that I make. So that makes it inherently a little bit more challenging, but also at the same time, a lot of fun. And then there's projects that are not difficult at all. They're just easy, they're fun. It's my drawings, it's my paintings, it's taking photos. They don't have any deadlines like these weekly videos do. They're just for fun. I just do them for fun. But then it's also not true that every single video goes into the building phase, into the execution phase right away. There's a few videos that are part of a larger project that I'm just letting marinate a little bit. I'm collecting the footage, I'm thinking about the storyline, I'm thinking about what I want to convey in those videos, but they are gonna just take a little bit more time.
In the completion phase, we leave behind discovery and building. With a beautiful volume of material crafted before us, the final form is refined to be released into the world. So that means it's time to let go, and to be honest, I'm still terrified of not being good enough. So there it is! Whatever you made is out in the world. A YouTube video, a painting, a drawing, a photo, or whatever it is that you made. And people are going to look at it and decide if it's good or not. And you will have to decide if your work of art was a success.
How shall we measure success? It isn't popularity, money, or critical esteem. Success occurs in the privacy of the soul. It comes in the moment you decide to release the work, before exposure to a single opinion, when you've done all you can to bring out the work's greatest potential, when you're pleased and ready to let it go. To move forward is an aspect of success. This happens when we finish a work, share it, and begin a new project.
And now it's been 12 months since I started the journey to find that part of myself again, my creativity. In the midst of a massive burnout, not only did I slowly reconnect with my creativity, but I felt something shift. It's made me calmer, less anxious, more present with life around me. Alive. In the beginning, I felt that creating things was a nice escape, but I do feel like in the past year something deeper surfaced. While this is an absolutely personal story of finding creativity and how I approach creativity, maybe it resonates with you too. By sharing this, I hope that you might find a blueprint of how you can also find your creativity to create whatever it is that you want to make.